Welcome to Freeway Films, where I talk about movies on the way to my real job. And it's fun. So, on today's episode, Star Wars Episode VIII, The Last Jedi. That's a mouthful. The Last Jedi was great? No, it was bad. No, it was good. This movie picks up right where The Force Awakens leaves off. Sort of. The timing of when Rey gets to the self-loathing Jedi island that Luke's on, and when the Resistance leaves that planet, that feels a little off. Because she gets there, but then they're just now leaving, even though they were getting attacked. I don't know, it just seems off. But then we get to see Kylo Ren get turned good by Rey, and we get to see Poe Dameron lead a mutiny, and we get to see Finn go to a casino planet. Side note, why do all casinos look like they were classy at one point, but now they're just so rich and too lazy to make it updated? It's just sleazy now. I mean, Vegas does it. Atlantic City does it. Canto Bight does it. I think the reason this movie was so divisive was certainly, and I think most people agree with me, was certainly because of the risks it takes, which I think is admirable. And I don't think the problems with this movie are with the overall narrative of the film, but it really just kind of lies in the details, like the timing of Rey and getting to the Luke planet, and then when the Resistance leaves the other planet. It's just the little details that kind of makes it weird. Like, I agree, Mary Poppins Leia was a miss, and I also agree, you know, Luke Skywalker drinking boob milk was probably a miss. But the narrative is there. The narrative is there. But every important character ultimately had an arc that mattered, right? Rey went from desperate, I don't know who I am, to a Jedi in training. Luke went from bitter old man to Jedi master. And again. And then, you know, even Finn, he went from, you know, running away from the Resistance like he did in The Force Awakens to why he's actually choosing to fight with the Resistance. All of those things matter. But, you know, using low fuel as a plot device was probably a miss. Also, Kylo Ren, he killed evil monster man Snoke, and now he's the big bad villain, which is, you know, awesome. Awesome. Seriously, when he killed Supreme Leader Snoke, I was like, holy crap! Holy crap! That dude is freaking evil! Holy crap! But then I watched it again and realized I probably shouldn't have been so shocked, because that whole turning the lightsaber slowly thing, I don't know why I didn't realize it on my first viewing, but it was pretty heavy-handed. So that's what I thought when I saw it the second time, was, oh man, how did I miss that? So, but still, the act was fantastic. And then, right after that scene, was hands down the best lightsaber scene in Star Wars history. The best. It was raw. It was brutal. It was just, whoa! None of this fake ninja garbage like Yoda doing backflips in the Clone Wars. The best scene. The best fight. Hands down. I was also really happy with the reveal that Rey's parents were nobodies. Sure, at first I was pretty disappointed. I thought, nobodies, that's boring. But then I started to think about it, and I realized that that was an excellent choice, an excellent expectation for them to subvert, right? So there were a lot of subversions that were amiss. This one, I think, was right on point, and it fixes the midichlorian debacle, right? Because now because Rey's a nobody, it means the Force is once again obtainable by all. So I think it's a good thing. And I think if you're upset about it, it's just because you were expecting one thing and they chose not to do that. So good choice, Rian Johnson. Good choice. So I did go see the movie in theaters, and I'm glad I did. And it was probably one you should have seen too. So if you didn't, it's a regrettable action. I also bought the movie on Blu-ray, which I think is a must because repeat viewings are a requirement to appreciate this film, right? Especially because of the amount of subversion expectations that they subverted and the amount of divisiveness that was in the movie. You gotta watch it more than once to really love it. And remember, there was a time when The Empire Strikes Back was not people's favorite movie, but you know, I think The Last Jedi is great. Anyways, The Last Jedi. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I'm sure it was one of those two. There's not a lot of gray area with The Last Jedi, it seems like. Anyways, let me know. Comments below. Please subscribe for great new content every single week.